Hey guys, Mariana Trench Productions here, and I'm very excited because last week I got in a Shellington and a Frogfish, and Min and the Chinese Giant Salamander Fisher Price toys. Well, I got two of course, because I'm a collector and these are very rare, going for good prices. I won't see what though, and this one I'll probably open up at some time. But this review is about Shellington and the Frogfish, so I want to compare the packaging for these two because they're both in the 2018 line, but I'll keep them to the side for now. Now you can see it's got the Octonauts and Explore, Rescue, Protect color change suit. That's in water, I'm pretty sure. I will not be testing that though because I don't really want to ruin these in water, the plastic. Yeah, Shellington the Frogfish, warning, choking hazard, small parts, not for children of 3 years, 3+, and Shellington with a pen and notebook there. Now I'll compare them to other lines. I'm not sure you can see, I'll bring them in. There's Barnacles and the Long Arm Squid, and Tweak and the Blobfish from 2017, because this, I forgot to mention, maybe I did, that's 2018. And Scalyfoot Snail and Tune-Up and the Sea Snot Blob, those were 2015 actually. Don't know what happened to 2016. I got all of these 4 sets a couple years back, which was really nice to get. I don't have the actual plastic blisters and stuff because I got them from AliExpress and I got them for a cheaper price, and the packages were really banged up, so some of the features like Shellington's are close together and stuff. But they're alright. And yeah, so I won't bore you with that story. Not these cards, that's for the back, we'll get to the back, but please stay till the end of this video. I don't know how long it's going to be, and if you don't want to see the packaging you can skip forward to the unboxing or review, but I recommend staying till the very end because there'll be lots of fun stories and stuff to talk about and all the stuff that's happened. Anyway, we'll compare it to... Alright, I'm back. Yeah, I got it back up. My tripod fell as well, so I hope it's not too much of a different position, but this tripod's not very good. Compare it to, let's see, Tweet. Yeah, you can see that the Octonauts Explore, Rescue, Protect is smaller. They've made it smaller, and it's not just one piece like they did before. Made a little bits. I kind of like the one piece thing because, it's one thing together you can keep. So I will probably be keeping these boxes. You can see they've attached it with glue at the back there. They didn't do that with these, I'm pretty sure, because I can't see any glue marks or anything from there. See, they moved Shellington more into the bottom left rather than being up here because it's a separate piece. This bit and that. And it's got that rainbow theme, the orange, the yellow, and the blue because it's color changer. I don't know if that's a 2018 thing because Min has it as well, but the map is color changed. It's the same sort of thing with that. Don't know when I'll be releasing this video, but currently today I'm pretty sure it's the 21st of January. I got these in on the 12th. No, I ordered them on the 12th or somewhere around then, and got them... 12th was a Friday, I think. I got them on the 14th, the Sunday, which was a nice Sunday surprise. I've got a video of that, which I'll put in my Min review, of me opening the, the boxes from delivery, getting them, which was really nice. I won't put in this one because Shellington one's not that important, it's just nice to add to the collection. Haven't gotten an Octonauts Fish Price toy for a long time. Maybe I got... This was the last one I got. Perhaps. Can't remember, I think. Maybe. Glow in the dark. I don't see why they couldn't have done the colour change thing like they did with the glow in the dark thing. They've specified the blobfish and diving mask there, just like the suit and the map in Min's one. And I like the purple theme they did for this. Yeah, the Scalyfoot Snail one and the Sea Snot Blob. I don't remember if I said this because this is the second time I'm recording this video. First time I went to get the Mins and then I accidentally saved it rather than pausing it. Yeah, these are 2015, so even before Season 4 came out of Original Octonauts, there'd already Season 5 merchandise coming out, which is crazy. Yeah, it says 2015 at the bottom. But yeah, this is 2018, 6 years ago, can't believe it's that long ago. I remember watching Season 5 come out in Chinese, which was 3 years ago, but 6 years this guy's been stuck in the box with a frogfish. Poor guy. Yeah, that's slime theme, but they also kept it as one whole piece, except it's kind of slanted there, whereas with these it was full, but maybe that was because of the glow in the dark sign. Pretty much the same thing except blue. I like the purple one more, it shows it off a bit. Yeah, these are quite similar though, and we'll go for barnacles now. The 3+ they've made smaller. I don't know if you can tell here, but it is slightly smaller. I'm sure it was a... Ah yes, I think I was looking at these ones before because this is a lot bigger than the other two. Then it gradually gets smaller. Yeah, I don't mind the rainbow sort of theme. It's kind of nice, I suppose. This spiral thing here is a lot more zoomed in than before. It doesn't have the warning thing. Small parts, I mean, the barnacles one didn't have a small part, it just came with the long arm squid and the sea slime. I never take these out of the packages because if they get dust on, I don't know if you can see, it's already got some... Yeah, sorry guys. Some stuff on the sides because of exposure, but I don't like that. And barnacles, of course, that's not really a small part. The main one also does say that, of course. Tweak one does have that, so yeah, that's a difference. Maybe they do go through the thought process of, you know, if they actually do have small parts, not just putting it on the box. But yeah, the barnacles one doesn't have that one. And the scalyfoot snail one does, tuna and the sea snot blob doesn't. Now we can move on to the bottom. I won't go through all this writing stuff, might be a bit boring. Yeah, you can see they've done the same rainbow theme at the bottom and purple on this one. What I was going to say is, yeah, some of the features like the Frogfish and Shellington and, you know, the recurring characters, they have reused the molds and stuff, because the data on the, not all the creatures have it if they're too big. I don't know if you can read this clearly, but it says, wait, let me have a look. Yeah, 2016. So this part of this was made in 2016, as said on the box, even though the box was 2017, so, you know, makes sense maybe. But then if you look on the barnacles, it says, it's hard to see because of the shiny thing, it says 2012. So you've got 2012 and 2016, 4 years apart. Well, they probably just reused his barnacles from when they first released him in 2012, as I said, when he was released with the Octobuggy. Poor guy, got a scratch there. Have that on a lot of the old ones. And yes, to confirm, this one also does say 2012 on the back, so they're happy to reuse stuff from previous releases, except the body glows in the dark here. So much to talk about. It's been almost 10 minutes and we're still on the packaging, but, you know, this is fun for me. I don't do this a lot. Of course, I haven't got one of these in a long time, and I've been looking at them for a week now. Yeah, it's got these holes for, I guess, condensation, I'm pretty sure. We can move on to the back now. Yeah, this thing, sadly it's annoying it's bent, it came this way, but I suppose it's not that bad. All the other ones I have, you can see, oops, they're straight. But anyway, yes, I like the way they do this creature thing. They did this on the GUP W and P as well, I'm pretty sure. Sunlight zones, small fish, and other animals. On the Shellington one and the Min one, they don't say as seen in Season 5. Don't know why, maybe. I haven't actually checked the dates on the GUPs. They probably released around the same time, maybe a year earlier or a year after. I think they stopped producing after 2018. Yeah, very strange, don't know what happened there, but there's this Korean writing, I guess this was imported somewhere, but somehow I managed to get it here. It does have the English writing. The place I bought it from, the image had like Chinese writing and then a couple of English stickers stuck on, but luckily this is English writing and stuff, which is nice. One thing I did want to say quickly about the front, where's Shellington? He's hiding behind Tunip. They changed the image for Shellington over the year, so he's more zoomed out now. Instead of this wow look, he's got a thinking look. Book and pen, don't know which one's better. I kind of like the pen and notebook, but he looks pretty cool when he's like wow and all that. Going back to the back, color change suit changes color in warm water. American spelling of that, but I'm in the UK, most of my viewers are US based. As I said, sunlight zone and small fish and other animals. I do have 2 other frogfish I got from, one was this set, I don't know, they made 2 of them. There's a paste on the Quasi one. Quasi in this big diving suit where there's a sensor and his feet click. And there we go. And this one came with the GUP U itself, which is based on a frogfish. So I've got an orange one here and an orange one in here. I kind of checked the color. I think there's slightly different that's more orangey. I don't know how you'll be able to tell on the camera. The light I'm using is quite yellowy, so maybe you won't. Also available, barnacles and long arm squid, twig and the blobfish. We mentioned that previous year releases, so don't know why it doesn't say Min on that one as well, and this one is the same. Maybe they just wanted to advertise previous years. But on the back of these, you can tell, definitely changed it up. They don't have the creature thing. They have a glow in the dark, and that's weird. That's bottom right, and it's overlapping on the orange strip, and that's in the top left. Maybe they just, you know, place it around. Got a little description of it, and saying about glow in the dark feature. Also available at the bottom, and for here they've made the strip lower and smaller. Just put a bit of info about it there. And yeah, they put a few more in here. As I said, those are also previous year, plus the other one, so from the same year. Don't know what year these 2 came out, but I do have them. If you guys are into stories, that's me, because I love telling stories. You can skip this if you want, but the Quasi and the Eel playset, I have that one. However, I don't have the spyglass. I don't know why. I got the set in full. I've got the Quasi, I've got the helmet, and I've got the slime eel. They released the Quasi twice, that version. They rarely do that, I don't know why, but I must have missed that. They released him in the same suit with the Gut P. But yes, I do have 2 Quasis in that same suit, but I don't have the Spyglass. I don't know where it went, just disappeared, like Quasi gonna get the Spyglass in that Slimer episode in Season 1. Never mind about that, because I've got so much Octonauts, I've almost got every set. I'm lucky to get the min ones, those were really rare of course. And there are only a few Gups I don't have, and then a few other packs like Dashi and the Damselfish, Peso and the Eel, which are quite good as well. I like the ones with all the accessories like the Surfing Snail and the Tree Lobster. Those ones are really cool. And also, you know, all of them here are cool, to be honest. I'm lucky to have every single one on the back of these. I wish there was some on the back which I didn't have, you know. Nice to have some new ones on the back. But anyways, yeah, they showed a lot more in previous years. They just kind of cut down because they were making less and less until they completely stopped. 7, strange number, prime number, but 7, and then to 5, and then to 2. Yeah, I don't know how that happened. -2, -3, but I guess they did what they wanted to. I wasn't really aware of what was going on at the time. I was younger, of course. I had no clue what was going on, and you know, lucky I managed to get these in 2024. It's got that description about waterplay, and I will not be doing that, as I said. You can't really see behind here, but it just shows Shellington and the holder thing, which we'll get into. And yes, of course, the other information there. And you can see the back. I will show that later, but that's just Coral Reef. Long arm squid fell over. But yeah, they use Midnight Zone one for these. The same packaging. The min one is used different background to this one. It's like an Amazon Adventure murky water one. Which I mean, it's not bad. Maybe it looks better, the backing on it, but maybe it could have been different. I don't know how it would look really. But I'll put those to the side. These ones are Coral Reef. It's kind of lame what they did. They just changed the tint color. Give it a blue and green overlook. Green for the snot blob and blue for... I don't know why Scalyfoot's now blue. It needs to be this one really. Surely Deep Sea. Doesn't look too bad. I don't know how it would look if you put the blue one on that one. They used a normal Coral Reef, sorry. It's a different version of the Coral Reef though. It's a different scene. Don't know why they decided that. Yeah, and they didn't tint it. It's very colourful. Maybe going with the colour changer theme. Yes, you can see here they've sort of made a round sort of cut. All these 4 are the same cut, but then they just went to this sort of slope to a more rectangular slope. I mean, this of course is also, but then I went a bit more. I don't know why they did that. You can tell it's just a square and then it goes a bit more on the side. And it's got these bumps here. Don't know why. Maybe decoration or something. Yeah, I like the feel of it. It's nice. I'll get these out of the way. Now, finally, the unboxing. If you guys have been watching all through this, we'll get into it. It's been 17.5 minutes. Now, I've got to be very careful. I was thinking about speeding this part up, you know, and putting music in the background, but I don't know about the copyright stuff, because to start earning money on YouTube, I need to know some of the rules. Now, this is quite old, as I've said. Do not, want to damage it too much. Don't really want that to come off with the backing. Maybe I should get a knife or something. Ooh, guys, I'm sorry about this. Ah, there we go. Did I break through? I think it is. Oh no, that's not good. Come on. Painful part about ruining the box. Don't know how I managed to do it so well with the other ones. Maybe the boxes were broken like that. Oh, that's annoying. They've got a sort of strip there holding it in. Some kind of glue. You know what? I might just keep it on like that. Hold it. Shame it ripped a bit there. Trying to get at the bottom. But we shall... I'll do it this way, probably. Get these guys out. And yes. Ooh, nice to see that up close. Glossy feel. But yeah, we've already went over that. Yeah, they've stuck on these bits, as I said. Hopefully I can get stuff out without having to take those off. I'll keep the box at the back here. Lift up our long arm squid friend. Yes, as I said, maybe I did, I don't remember. I've got the other Shellington in the suit from the Octolab to compare it to. As you know, I've got almost every set. I can do this. And Frogfish, and these barnacles were just to show about the dates and stuff. Maybe I'll... Oh, don't fall. And yes, I've got the Octomax suit here to... Oh, you better put your hands up, Octomax suit. Space. Yeah, just because, you know, it's the same shade of blue, I'm pretty sure. And I'll see how he looks in there. Nicely packed. I always thought the frogfish was upright, but guess I was wrong. Let's start with him. Ooh, seems to have lots of glue strands here. Even on Shellington, I can, yeah, you guys can see. I'm looking through the camera, and yeah, I thought that was a crack. It's just glue, just strands of glue everywhere there. But let's look at him up close. First time I'm seeing this as well. But these two here, yeah, I'm not sure if we need a background. Let's, not the nicest one, but I guess the contrast works well. I don't know if you can see. Give me a second. Yeah, the orange is more deeper. It's hard to explain. It's more of a slightly reddy orange on the new one than the Guppy one. So maybe they did change the coloring slightly. I mean, yeah, of course they did, but not the mold. I'll be back with a white light, or clearer light to look through. Yeah, I've got this thing thing from Playmobil set to show. I haven't really used it, but can you tell the difference? Hopefully you can. Can't really explain it much further. I'll just put them on the... don't slide away. And we've got the pink one as well. Well, I'm sure you can understand. At least I won't get these mixed up and I know which one's the new one. We'll move on to more exciting stuff, as you could say, because they've released the Frogfish 3 times now. I mean, orange and then slightly different orange. Couldn't they have changed it up a bit? But they didn't. Not sure I've had any Octonauts color changes. Maybe something in the Guppy was, I don't know. I have to check. I'm pretty sure one of, maybe the parrotfish, but I feel like that was just heat, because when I used to hold it in my hand it used to change color. I don't know, maybe you can do this with this as well if that was a water one. How long have you been in here? I don't want to break it. I don't want to ruin anything here. But he is very tightly packed in, so it ease him out one limb at a time. Oh, this is hurtful. Not too badly damaged, hopefully anyway. I'm looking forward to getting into that thing, whatever it is. But here you go, the Shellington. Ooh, the arms move very stiffly, and they're kind of... his arms are very thick, as you could say. If I get the Scaly Foot Snail one, you can tell hopefully they're a lot thinner here and more open. I'll get him out of the suit. Come on, out you come. And, oh, the head moves quite stiffly. Oh, the legs are very weak. You can tell that, right? It's annoying. Yeah, he's got that weird sort of... I don't know if you can... it looks quite bluey in the camera, but it's kind of a shade of silver to him. Yeah, you can't tell with this white light on. Maybe you can hear, but I don't know, it's weird, different from the package. But yeah, on the back, I don't know if you can read that. Hopefully you can now. Yeah, I can see it through the camera. 2012, yes, as I said. The Shellington also says... come on. Yeah, hopefully you can see that, but yeah, trust me, it says 2012 anyway, as well. So they just reused it and repainted it. Made these sides grey. I mean, yeah, I suppose that's nice. Nice change. It's kind of got blue on the side, so the paint... I know, it's strange with this. The colour seems to have changed for just being here, but yeah, he's got, of course, grey arms, grey legs, the satchel painted on. It'd be nice if they made it the dark blue that it was on this one. But otherwise, yeah, it's the same mold. They didn't colour in the paint, rather, the light yellow, as they've done before on all these. They didn't do it on the... oh yeah, they did. I didn't think they did it on the glow-in-the-dark barnacles, but they did. Yeah, so these are practically identical apart from the colour. This guy's nose has been chipped off. That will not be happening with this one. Face looks pretty good. I'm gonna pause the video again. This will just be 1 second for you, but it'll be a bit for me. You see his legs. It makes it hard for him to stand up. If it's too far back, he falls. But I'm gonna go check on the Guppy. Camera's falling again. I must be careful when I get up. I'm gonna go check on the Guppy to see the parrotfish, to see if it was a water thing or just heat, because I want to hold him in my hand and see if he changes color. Alright guys, I'm back and we are in luck. I checked online, 5 minutes research. The Guppy, the set rather, does say changes in water, and I've got the fish here. Just hold it in my hand for a second to warm up. Let me just check. Did it say warm water? Because on the guppy it said, yeah, changes color in warm water, so I could just hold him in my hand and he will change color. I'll show you the parrotfish in a minute. But just to mention while we're here, the guppy, sorry, I'm out of breath, I ran up to get this. It says 2017 as well, so produced the year before this with the other ones. So I guess they started the package design with, you know, the color change thing then as well. Anyways, I'm curious to know what color Shellington changes, because it doesn't actually specify in the box what it changes. It might be light blue because it shows him glowing. It doesn't actually say. Same with the parrotfish, it was just purple. It doesn't say too pink. These aren't changing. Sorry about that. These used to change a lot faster. I don't know, maybe my hands are just cold. Shellington as well, I can feel the heat in him. So maybe he doesn't change much color. Maybe we'll leave him for a bit and see if he goes darker blue or something. If not, still stay to the very end of this video. I will try these two out again, put them on a radiator. I was literally just doing that now, but I'll do it for longer, of course, not too long. But I will see how it goes with that. Now let's get onto this thing, a new casting, unlike the other two. Let's hope we can get it out without, yeah, demolish that completely. But there's no other way. The glue didn't seem to be stuck on that hard then. You can see the big glue patch they put on there, so that might not be going on there again. I could put that to the side now. Quite light. Zoom in, it's got these kind of button things, and of course handles. Nice, I love how they do that. More buttons, these funny legs. And let me check the date on this, 2017. So yeah, just like the guppy. Maybe the guppy was given out in 2018, just like these packs were, but they're actually produced in 17. They're made in the factory, which is, yeah, because it's obviously new mold, like these other ones also say 2017, 16. Oh yeah, because that was previous year. Give me a second, I need that light actually. They have these sort of pillars inside and they seem a bit crusty or dusty rather. I don't see anything coming off, but maybe something like that from the factory. But it's got this nice face, an Octonauts. Weird face, don't know what it is, never used it in the show. It's got an inverse 2 there, probably from the underneath, don't know why, not a clue, and a 1 right in the center there. Random numbers, but probably factory stuff. You can see the bits where they've attached it in. Maybe they could have made that more discreet. Got these side button things. These are not meant to be removed, even though they are clearly two separate pieces. Let's test out what they probably wanted us to do. Put our new little frogfish friend inside. Yeah, that's kind of hard. His leg doesn't go down very far. It's not a snug fit, as you would say. They could have designed that better. Could put him like that, I suppose, but you know, maybe it's designed for someone else or something else. Let's try the scaly foots now. Luckily I have that guy here. He is quite chunky, but he does fit nice and well there. And yeah, I do have Tweak's bag as well. Yeah, this one is bigger. I don't know, bigger the better maybe, but I like how this one can attach onto the back like it was on Tweak before. And yeah, maybe this one's nicer. Let's attach him. His chubby hands, let's hope they work. Oh yeah, they're stiff. Don't know why they went for blue, then grey, grey, then grey. In terms of extra, because they're all orange, the normal versions, you can get this blue Shellington. There's a red Quasi with the Volcano set, sadly I do not have. And then there's purple Tweak with the Gup V set, which I also sadly don't have. You can see his arms are kind of wider than they're meant to be. Come on, put your hands on there. Yep, he's gripped it. Now he can move along. Doesn't have wheels though. His legs are taller, they'll slope down a bit. But yeah, I mean, it looks cool with him in there. Let's just dump the frogfish somewhere. Come on, get inside. It's a nice position for him. Yeah, I suppose that'll do, I guess. But yes, that's all that's in this set. Some of them sometimes include more like Dashi and the surfing snail, surfboard, Dashi, and a net, which was, you know, pretty good for things, especially when there's a big surfboard and a big net. Not too bad, I suppose. And I will be reviewing the mins, as I said, so stay tuned for that. Nobody has reviewed the mins, or even these, I don't think, on YouTube. So it's going to be fun. Now, as I said, I wanted to compare these. They're pretty much the same color, you can kind of see. It looks a bit different on my side. It's definitely sort of a silvery blue, I don't know if you call it that. But let's put them in there. It's pretty nice in there. to hold it sideways, otherwise you won't be able to see them in there. Maybe like this. Oops. Yeah, that sounds no. Anyways, will I get copyright for that? Don't know. Probably not. Maybe because it's just a toy. I like this Shellington new colour suit. He's still warm. Let me just set up for a finish. But let me know in the comments below if there are bits which you are unhappy about. But yes, it was fun to do. I hope you can tune into more videos. I think that's what I was going to say before. I want to review the old Fisher Price toys, even if there's not unboxing, because I do have them, even if they're scrapped up. They're all in one piece anyway. I want to review them for you. I've got requests for the Gup X, the Octopod, and the Gup S, I think. And I haven't forgot about those. I've got a big list of stuff that I want to record, review, and I will do those eventually. But anyways, thanks for watching. It's been very fun. I love this Shellington suit. Nice orange tint to this frogfish. Stuck, can't get out, trapped in there. I love this little thing. It's kind of got the legs of the Gup Chi, the way they stick out with the extra treads there. I don't know, maybe it's one of those things like the Vegemals used to, you know, put garden stuff in. Well, the Octolift and above and beyond. Anyways, I've talked for a very long time, and it has been officially 40 minutes on this recording, although I probably will cut stuff out around the 28 mark. But thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed. Sorry, I turned the light off a bit, forgot to turn it back on. And tune into the next video. Yeah, like and subscribe, please. Comment, I love hearing your thoughts about all this, even though it is 6 years ago. Hey guys, I'm back. I actually, forgot to review this. Well, you know, I did review it, of course, but I'll give it a rating for you guys. Out of 10, let's say. Maybe a 6, I'd say, comparing to all others, the quantity and stuff. Well, sorry, my hand's getting in the way. Frogfish won't get out. It's a reuse. I mean, I know it's slightly different shade of orange, but still, it's a reuse twice. Couldn't have made a different color. Would be nice. It's pink in the artificial reef episode, but still, this new green thing that came off easily. It's very light and small space to get into. You need small creatures. It's alright. It's a new mold, which, you know, I always love seeing. Shellington itself, it's a reuse, but it's different color, which is fine with me. And it's nice, but the color doesn't change as much as I want it to. The blue, it's kind of a dark blue to light blue, but not very much at all. And his legs are really loose as well, which is annoying. Stop falling. But anyway, that's the review, and thank you.